too lazy to make an intro. I've had these designs ready for, Oh. Hey guys, it's April. Release the files. Oh wait, that's still ongoing. Working vertical redstone fans. Yeah, build stone. That's what this video is about, right? I'll be showing off my best and most applicable to the worst and most garbage. I'll get to that one. Also, if you show these off in a video, please credit me. Okay, fan time. Starting off here is the 7x7.
Address the elephant.
I'm not the best builder, so I've only put in the required components. Turning it on, you can see the fan blades moving around in the counterclockwise direction.
Release the elephant.
It's very... Okay, that's going too far. So you've probably noticed two things. The visible redstone and the... There's a couple of reasons why I can't fix these two issues. Time stamp for the week. When building a horizontal fan, the most common way to make it actually move is to power each trapdoor for 2 ticks using a repeater and an observer. When powered, they open, making it look like the fan blade is moving. This works because the state of the trapdoor for horizontal fans is, well, off. Nice! Isn't that just perfect? Well, let's see the off state for vertical fans. Oh. To have trapdoors in the off state, they have to be powered. And do you want to know the only ways to modularly power redstone downward? Observers, which don't keep the trapdoors open. Skulk sensors, have fun with that. Levers, player input. Trap chests, player input. Pistons with redstone blocks and redstone torches. Guess which two suck to work with? Pistons are an upstairs neighbor level of loud, and redstone torches refuse to cooperate. What do you mean I have to keep you powered for 2 ticks to invert you? I can't just invert you for 1 tick? Annoyingly, we are required to use redstone torches to invert the signal, and pistons to power the trapdoors in the middle, which makes it so loud and so red. Anyway, up here's the redstone. A lot of repeaters, I know. These observers send the signal around while the ones below catch it, feeding into these repeaters. When activated, they turn off the redstone torch, which turns the trapdoors off, making them look like blades. And that loss of signal is sent up, which essentially unpowers the pistons above, making the trapdoors below look like fan blades. The timings are super specific, and when I turn it on, you can probably see now that the outer blades are actually offset from the inner blades. This is unavoidable, but I don't think it retracts from the design. With the inner workings now explained, I'm just gonna rapid fire the rest of these fan designs. World down other than the description. This is the 5x5. Same concept as the 7x7, but in my opinion, this is the most practical design on this list. I guess you can say I'm a fan. Here's the redstone for it. It's not as loud as the 7x7, which I liked, and it's cheaper, though I don't really think that's a factor. Right here's the 4x4. I like this one, and I hope someone can find a use for it. It deserves a new home. You'll notice that since it's an equal number of trapdoors, the middle part is actually spinning as well, which is something I like about this design, but it can cause issues in some of the larger fans. Here's the redstone, the cure to the common cold, and the problem child. Remember that issue I mentioned a sentence ago? Yeah. No, I don't think the 6x6 is the worst redstone fan ever created. However, it is definitely one of the less fluid ones. Looking at the redstone, you can see exactly why that's the case. I've tweaked this particular fan a lot. I believe the current design is just a modified 4x4 with an outer ring, which is why we have 2 observer clocks. Oh, this is just a piston that goes into the piston down here. This is the definition of spaghetti redstone. I'll probably end up updating this design and making a video about it in the future. For now, this is the best 6x6 I've got. Now moving on to the actually terrible designs, we have the 3x3. Yes, it's very lackluster. The issue I ran into when making this fan design was redstone torch burnout. If I try to make it any faster, the torches just refuse to work.
Thanks, Mojang.
I don't think there's a way to speed this up and still have a consistent rhythm. I've tinkered with this for a while, so if there is a solution for this, I am not going to be the one to find it. The last vertical fan I have today is, can this even be considered a fan? So the problem I ran into for this one was redstone torch burnout on top of the torches just not working at this speed, so I don't even use them. This is literally just 4 observers firing and 2 of them are offset by a tick from the other 2. It's as bare bones as a fan can get and kind of lazy, though I don't think a smoother fan at similar speeds would be possible. Though smooth is kind of an overstretch. I mean, it kind of just goes off for a tick and all of them are gone and then all of them are there for a tick, so it's not like the smoothest thing possible. It's just like, I don't think you could do much better. I'm hoping someone finds a good use for these. I'm only really good at the redstone part, but I think some of these could look really good in like a Lethal Company inspired build or something. I don't know, just go wild. If anyone wants to improve on these designs, feel free to. There will be a link to the world download in the description. Though if you show these off in a video, I would like to be credited. Please. But that's all I have for today.
So, can I get a job in the fan factory?
Bye.